Alright, so today's video I'm going to talk about like the first YouTube channels I was a fan of. Like I remember the first YouTube channel I like really was a fan of was Classic Game Room. And this was back like in the late 2000s, so before 2010. He reviews video games, like a lot of like racing games, and I'm into racing games. I think the first video I saw was Gran Turismo 1 and 2, where he reviewed those games. And at the time I had a Sony PSP 2000, and like I had like a lot of games on it. I had emulators and PlayStation games, which includes Gran Turismo 1 and 2. So I was on YouTube, looked up Gran Turismo 2, and I saw like search results was I think that's Gran Turismo 2. I click it, it was Classic Game Room. His review of Gran Turismo 1 and 2, and like I watched it, and like I was an instant fan, and like started watching his videos. I think he had a video on Test Drive Unlimited, and I think Need for Speed Most Wanted, and those were games I was interested in. So like, started I guess you would call it binge watching his videos. And yeah, he was like one of the first like YouTubers. I didn't have a YouTube account, so I didn't subscribe, but I was a fan. And like I also like the inside jokes he did in his videos, like El Camino this, El Camino that. This game doesn't have the El Camino. He'll be like disappointed. Vectrix, the like rectangle looking thing, console. I didn't mind that. I thought it was kind of funny. Part of the charm, I guess. But also like in those days, like in YouTube, you search up like a video game or like an old video game, like you didn't get like that many search results, like I just said, like when I searched up Gran Turismo 2, there wasn't like a million search results. There wasn't that many. There were some, but not that many. So because I remember one time I was looking up, I searched up like Lego Racers 2, and like you see there's a video on it on YouTube. This was like late 2000s. There wasn't any, like barely any search results at the time. Now if you look up Lego Racers 2 on YouTube, there's like like people playing the game, it's like reviews, retrospectives, and like all that. But back in those days, not so much. It's like still a new frontier. I know. I think I was in like 4th or 5th grade, and like I had a friend named Jesus, and like I remember after school we used to always hang out at the South Natomas Library, because like it was like down the street from our school. Like we would hang out there because they had like a computer room. Like you go in, I think there's like a clipboard, you sign your name, you can use a computer, and they had internet, so like we used to always play like flash games. And I think this was also the first time I discovered LGR. I'm a fan of his channel. I think I'm subscribed to him now. And like I remember watching his videos on like Duke Nukem, Carmageddon, Need for Speed, and like retro computers. And like that was one of the first YouTubers I was also a fan of his videos. I think now thinking back at it, like looking back, I think that's kind of how I got into like old computers. Like I don't have that many, but that's something I always wanted to be interested in. I think it's because of him. So pretty big deal. And there's another YouTuber I was a fan of his channel, called Andros Enigma X. This is the only like paranormal like channel in this video I'm going to talk about. But I remember the first video of his I watched was the ghosts, spirits, and demons video. Like dude, that was like really scary at the time, and it has like millions of views. And like back in those days, like it was rare for a video to have like millions and millions and millions of views. Like now it can happen because there's like so many videos and so many people watching YouTube, but back in those days it was rare. It was very rare. But I remember watching that video. It was like the most scary thing I ever seen. you know. But I believed it, you know, because, you know, I was always open to the idea of the paranormal. Even before watching the video, because, you know, I grew up on shows like UFO Files, UFO Hunters, Monster Quest, Lost Tapes, Fact or Fake, Paranormal Files, like anything paranormal I was interested in. So it was right up my alley. And, this YouTube has like a lot of like paranormal videos, like UFOs, aliens, there's life on Mars, life on the moon, cryptozoology. Like, I'm interested in that. If you're interested in it, you should probably check out the channel. It's definitely worth looking up. Also, to me, it kind of seems like at the time there was a lot of these kind of YouTubers, like I swear, like I remember coming across those kinds of videos, like, you know, like the paranormal back in those days in YouTube, like the ghost, spirits, and demons video. That was like kind of viral. It had, I think, like 30 million views. I could be wrong, but a lot. And I found that the home page, it wasn't something I looked up. It was just like the whole page. Like, you click on YouTube, the home page, here's like the videos recommended for you, or videos that are kind of like trendy or viral. So that's how I discovered that video. So it was like, back in those days, it was easy to find those kinds of videos. I think nowadays, like, not so much. There's so much, like, especially now with AI and like ARGs and that sort of thing. But like there'll be like in the front page of YouTube, like Bigfoot found in some trail cam, or like Loch Ness monster found in lake, or like mermaid washed ashore some beach. You know, there's a lot of those kinds of videos. Like kid, you know, almost kidnapped by alien in Mexico. Like, so many of those videos. Now it's just like, you don't see them nowadays on YouTube. I think it's like an algorithm thing. They're still there, but like, you gotta search hard, I think. The last YouTuber I'm gonna talk about was, hopefully I'm saying this right, it was Shadow Manku Jin. Like, at the time, in the late 2000s, I was a fan of this YouTuber because they had a Midnight Club 2 Let's Play, like, series. And, Midnight Club 2 was one of the first video games I ever played. At the time, in the late 2000s, when I'm watching this YouTuber, we didn't have the game, so like, watching someone play the game on YouTube was the next bit, you know, like the next best thing. Like, I remember me and my brothers used to get really excited whenever we would post a new video on Midnight Club 2. Like, we used to always stand in front of the computer to watch. And this is probably like before like this, I guess, like the term Let's Play even existed. Back in, it was just like gameplay, like, you know. So like the term like Let's Play wasn't even a thing yet. It was just like, you know, early days of YouTube. But I don't like the term though. I don't like the term Let's Play. Like, I don't watch those kinds of YouTubers. I always find like they're really annoying or really obnoxious. But not Shadow Manku Jin. He was a real dude. He was, you know, wasn't annoying, wasn't like so over the top. It was just someone playing the game, and you're just watching someone playing the game. So it was really cool. But yeah, I guess it was you know, a different time in YouTube. You know, people did it for fun. People make videos, upload it for fun, or to show to other people, friends, family, probably. You know, it was real people. It wasn't fake people doing it. Like fake people doing it for money or clout. It was real. I miss that in YouTube. But yeah, I think like over the years, YouTube has changed a lot since I discovered it. You know, like, if I had to be honest, I don't really use YouTube that much. You know, I just use it for like music, to discover music or that sort of thing. But, or to upload my videos or shorts. But, you know, now there really isn't that many YouTube channels I enjoy watching. But also, it also could be like I just don't have time, and like I'm getting older, and like, you know, I spent most of my youth watching YouTube, so I guess I'm kind of just sick of it, you know. So yeah, really, now that I think of it. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what this video is. You know, just me talking about YouTube. All right, see ya.